The rain was pounding against the glass of the diner, and honestly, I felt like I was drowning right along with it. My old Chevy had finally kicked the bucket in the parking lot, and my little sister, she had her big conservatory audition in Chicago the next morning. It was her only shot at a scholarship, her ticket out of this town, and I didn't even have $50 for a tow, let alone a mechanic. I was wiping down the counter, trying to blink back tears, when the bell chimed. It was 2 in the morning. This guy walks in, soaked to the bone, wearing a beat-up fishing hat and a dark hoodie. He looked like any other traveler, but when he looked up to ask for a menu, I instantly knew. It was him, greatest quarterback to ever play the game. A literal living legend. Every fiber of my being wanted to scream, to ask for an autograph, to tell him how my dad and I watched every single one of his games back in the day. But he looked tired, like he was carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. So, I took a deep breath, walked over to booth 4, and just said, "Coffee's on the house tonight, sir. You look like you've had a long drive." I treated him like a regular human being. No photos, no fangirling, just hot coffee and a warm slice of apple pie. Before he left, I didn't make a scene. I just whispered, "Thanks for the memories in '99, as I handed him the check. He didn't say a word. He just tipped his cap, gave me this small, knowing smile, and walked out into the storm. When I went to clear the table, my heart stopped. I found a napkin with a note. It said, "Keep the faith, kid. Get your sister to that audition." Tucked inside was a check for $5,000. Didn't just get the car fixed. I drove her all the way to Chicago myself. She got the scholarship. And every time I see him on the news now, I don't just see a Hall of Famer. I see the man who saved our future on a rainy Tuesday night.